Alright, we're recording, we're going.
All right.
Dum ba dum.
Don't
Recording what?
swear for the
Yeah,
next
we're, we're
minute.
we're gonna start. Aaron's not here yet. Aaron will be here
Did you just say
shortly.
swear?
No.
No,
No.
don't swear yet. Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least give it a few minutes, you know.
He said yet.
Well,
Still
Gotcha.
time for YouTube's automatic detection to be like, yeah, you're probably fine.
but yeah, so Aaron's not here. Aaron's on his way back. But yeah, we're gonna start and just do some bits while we wait on him. Once Imo joins us on roll 20 as well, I guess. I just looked to
Is
know.
Aaron on it?
Aaron's not on roll 20, but we don't need him for like, the
He'll
starting
be here
part.
soon.
No, you can start. You can start.
You're not on roll 20 either, Imo.
I am. It's fine. I don't need to look. You're just explaining shit.
Oh, he said you're just explaining shit. Just
We
tell
got
me.
1 minute into the recording before swearing excellent.
Hey, poop is not a swear.
We got 1 minute in.
Poop is
My
not
God.
a swear.
Alright, anyway. So,
It's
yeah,
just a
last
human
time,
nature.
you all started making your way towards Con Harbor. But you
Yes.
decided to take a bit of a detour. On the road, you found a boulder blocking your path. You dispatched the boulder with vicious combat, along with all the other boulders that had to go at you.
The boulder.
That were actually a gang of stone giants trying to do something. I don't know, you didn't ask them, so you don't know what they were trying to do, but it looked like violence anyway. Beyond that, you ended up actually deciding to go to the Coast Temple, because the Coast Temple, one, is having issues with a cold dragon, which you had heard about previously. Nope,
Yeah,
not
buddy.
that long ago. And say, yeah, we're just gonna go deal with that and get that over with. But also, you heard that there might be alternative ways into Con Harbor that could be, better than just walking through the front gate. So,
Yeah, buddy.
essentially decide, yeah, we'll deal with your cold dragon. In return, let us get use of it was basically smuggler tunnels, and let us get to Con Harbor that way. And Turtle Guy was like, yeah, okay, that's probably fine. As he also then exploded R's arm. Good times.
That did happen.
Good times. But yeah, so at this point for monk training, Ryu and Galby have at least picked up the idea of some more of the new D&D monk stuff, including the possibility of turning his 1d6 punch into a 1d8 punch. He also figured out the way of how he could possibly punch using force damage, potentially, just to work on it, So, yeah, some stuff there. And now R's sitting here thinking, I'd really like to get some more second wins. I really need a teacher.
Yep.
So I'm trying to think, I think it's just that plus weapon mastery you get at your current level. No, wait, you're level 8. I'm trying to get there's like another new feature you get as a fighter. I don't remember. I know there's a new thing for you could use your second wind and apply it to a saving throw, I think it was.
I forgot what I don't remember what it is exactly, but I know you have two options to use it on.
Yeah.
And you have multiple uses of it.
Yeah, which I also
Which
think
is freaking insane.
at your level you'll have more uses of second winds than just 2. I believe you get more than that by this
I
point.
think I have I'm pretty sure I have 4.
Could be. But yeah, that'll be something to think about. Maybe you can find a teacher. But right, so yeah, you're right now. You're in the Cold Dragon's nest. You blew up a bunch of the walls to gather money. Arcane split the money, giving Gobby just the silver, and everyone else a split of the gold and platinum. Red has been given the staff you just came across, and whoever has the potions that you found.
I think Red
The
has
potions
those.
are currently just in the bag of holding.
Or they're in the bag holding them by.
Alright, whoever's carrying the
Until
bag of holding.
Somebody
got the potions.
says that would be me, but
Anything
until
else in there?
someone says, "Hey, I want those potions," they just chill in the bag of holding.
Go. Right, in that case, yeah, yous are basically now free to go do what you want. So, what you up to?
Well, you
We
see.
head back to the temple.
Of course, we head back to the temple.
Well, I do. Okay. So yeah, yous decide.
But how much money did we get?
I think Arcane is putting.
Scroll up in the D&D chat, and you'll see how much platinum to add to your thing and how much gold to add to your thing.
Okay.
Arcane is spilling a nuggle.
I'm pulling a Nuggle.
So chat says. Apparently you're
My
pulling a
feet?
Nuggle. Also, yeah.
I
Okay.
don't know how I'm pulling a Nuggle, but I'm
I
pulling
mean,
a
I remember
Nuggle.
you shortchanged Nuggle one time. If that's what they're meaning. Possibly. He has nothing extra at 8th level, but he has 3-second wins and 4 weapon masteries at that point. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
So you have to learn how to master your hammer better. So you can do extra pushing in your turn. Alright, well,
Oh,
yeah.
storing the potions until someone asks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Nuggle wasn't even, like, doing that. She just had them, and, like, no one knew they could even ask. Because she didn't mention she had them to begin with.
Didn't even know she had a bag of holding till.
I'd like to note she doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, Greg took it back because now you've got one.
Yep.
And also because,
Yeah.
looking at it, he realized that Nuggle doesn't have anything. So there really wasn't a point in her having it. Because, like, he basically opened it, and literally inside it was the 2 potions that he gave
And
her.
her money.
And money. That was it. That was all she had on her.
Hell yeah, brother.
She carries nothing. Right, well, climbing out of the Ice Dragon Cave, just one careful climb later, getting down, which everyone would easily still be able to do. Yeah, you can
Yep.
get out of the area and head back to the temple, where you would have spent a couple of hours tearing through this cave, tearing apart the dragon and stuff, so at this point it's getting closer to evening time.
Oh, nice.
At which point you see Master Garp is still sitting where he was, just watching out over the ocean. For your return.
Amazing.
Oh, you made it back.
He just sees us all like covered in frost, beat up.
Yeah, some of you are a lot worse off than others when it comes to the
I'm
frostbite.
pretty full. I'm pretty good, you know. I feel good.
Yeah, but you're literally your beard is completely frozen.
What the fuck is the Dragonite doing there?
So the
Don't worry about it.
there's a Dragonite gif of Dragonite's idle animation for battling in
Oh
Dildo.
my god!
That is the
dude.
draconic spirit that Red Side's gonna make. The draconic spirit is.
Everything's not moving, then that thing's.
Yeah, it's weird seeing a moving image on.
For me, it's not moving.
Really?
Huh?
Oh, that shit's
Yeah.
definitely moving.
Yeah, it says that it's a moving.
Flapping its wings, bro.
Oh,
Doing
I'm
the
gonna reload
standard
the page,
Dragonite
wanna see it
standard
moving.
animation. That's the thing.
Oh, I can see it. I can see the draconic spirit as well. What the fuck?
Yeah, I said it so everyone can see it because technically it's the staff can get handed off to anyone. So
It's a team item.
Team item.
like it's not like a thing where it's like yeah this is only gonna get used.
Yeah,
by
it's
a
just
certain
not
person.
moving for me.
I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Possibly just because of the way your sheet runs, because like you've got to like pull up
Because
your character and
F
stuff.
you.
So how did it go?
Ah,
It's
well,
dead.
we had a lovely exchange of words, I guess you could say, with the dragon, and now it's a corpse.
Oh, well done.
Thank you. It was definitely the strongest dragon we've fought in our time.
Yes, it was
Gotta
quite
say.
big.
And it's one
I
of the
say,
weaker
like,
ones.
glancing over to Ryu.
It's one of the weaker ones. Oh, jeez.
I mean, of course, it had its weak spots, so it's actually quite easy to deal with if you hit it back there.
We didn't.
Unfortunately, we didn't really get the opportunity to. It seems to
Oh.
have
We
seems to
couldn't
have
reach.
learned from its battle with you, and it kept its weak spot away from us.
Why are you
Oh, I
lying?
see.
He just annihilated us with one breath.
Tell that to his dead body. And this heart, I say, pulling a heart out of the bag of holding.
Well, listen, you're welcome for saving you all.
Ah, well, at least now I can have students again without them worrying about being eaten.
You should fix up the dogs too.
I think I'm too old for that now.
Do you need help?
I'm
I could do
positively
it for
ancient.
money.
At the age of 72, I could pass away at any moment.
You need help fixing the dog? I'll do
Dude,
it
he's
for
a fucking
cheap.
turtle. What do you mean?
Turtles only live to 60.
Really?
Turtles have a lifespan of 60 years.
That makes no sense. They're a fucking turtle.
Yep. They live to 60. They have an average age of 60, same as goblins.
The average age of a turtle is 50 years. 60 is pushing it for
Yeah.
one.
He's 72. Being a
This
monk,
guy's a monk.
and
though,
Dum he is way over the age
A
thing. To the
monk.
point where it's like, yeah, I could die at any moment. Like,
He is a monk, though. That makes sense, yeah.
at which point you say about I'll do it for money. You see him patting like his, like his like pants. Is like, I haven't got
The
any
staff
money.
is a +2 staff.
Or
got
just
money?
help him fix up the ducks. We can get travelers and all that. It would definitely help rebuild the
I
sanctuary.
mean, he's gonna show
the
where
temple.
the secret tunnel is that no one should know about, so I guess I can do it.
Oh, that would be very nice of you.
Yeah. Don't let it rot like this again. Ever again. If I come back and it's rotten, oh my god.
I mean, I'll probably
probably-
be dead by the time
Yeah,
you
he'll
get
probably
back.
be fast by then.
Oh, don't die, man. It's not that serious. It's just a dog.
Well, my main reason for staying alive was to get rid of the dragon and to teach my lessons on to the next, so someone else
Maybe
can
we
take
shouldn't have
over.
killed the dragon if that was one of the things keeping him
Now I
alive.
can rest in peace.
Sorry,
Yeah,
old
but
timer.
what
You
about-
got a lot more students to train.
But what about your students? Yeah, like
Well, I've only
Who's gonna
got the
train
one.
them?
You only have the one for now, but a
Yeah,
lot
so
more
I'll
will
teach
come.
her what I know, and I can pass on.
You can't. That's
You're
not.
doing
it's
this
not, it's
till
not an
you're
option.
90.
Tell you're 90.
Till
Oh,
you're
no.
90.
That's far too long. I'll pass on and join my wife.
Nah.
tell her I said hi then.
Plus, I guess perhaps one of my sons can come back and take over the place.
One of your sons.
Yes,
I didn't know you have a son.
How
Oh,
many you
I have
have?
4.
You never asked.
Where the teenage mutant? Is one of them called Donatello?
Oh wait.
Ah.
Oh jeez. Oh no.
Something like that, yes.
Okay. I think I met him.
Well, I do. Oh, you got him, dude. I was about to ban that too. I literally
Yeah,
fucking...
I got
the,
you.
the thing
Yeah,
literally
I-
moved as I went to click it. Like, you better...
I was getting ready to get rid of that dude as well.
Fuck.
Everybody saw that and everybody like raised their metaphorical swords.
Well, I do. Begotten dots. Well. Oh, thank
there's
you all
water in it.
for your assistance. Not really any way I can repay you for this. Actually, I did give you a lesson.
Well,
And
if I
Yeah,
could
we
have a
will
little
do
bit of a
that.
refresher on that lesson, that would be great.
Also,
by
the way you're repaying us
fixing
is
this
the
up.
path for smugglers.
Oh, yes, that.
Don't forget about it. I know you're old,
ah
but you're
yes,
not that old.
this turtle also has Alzheimer's. He's got
Well, he's old,
dementia.
so.
Alright,
He's-
come follow me.
Can we do the training while we walk behind you? Come on, like
walking
last time.
and doing it's a bit more annoying.
Like last time, you do it before.
Look, we could just do it after we see it. All right, it's fine.
Which
Oh,
way it
Because
takes
you're
you
still gonna
down-
spend some time to rebuild the docks anyway.
That's smart for you.
Takes you down to the beach, and he points to a
For
bit
once.
just under the stairs where you get down. About there.
Alright.
It doesn't look like there's any tunnel there. Like there's like
Well,
rocks and
I'm-
stuff, so it's clearly like it's not like a smooth.
I'm sure there's a
surface,
tunnel behind it.
but,
I can see it.
Yep, if you break your way in there, there's a tunnel deeper inside.
No, excellent.
It's quite a walk though.
Yes,
It's
how
fine.
far from
And-
how far from Con Harbor are we from here?
I mean, if you're gonna walk there, it'd be over a day's walk.
That'll be fine.
I think that's the best option. We should just leave Gianna with the cart here, and we can just regroup
Basically,
here.
it means you'll be able to sleep in the tunnels for a day, but yeah.
That'll be fine.
Because, like, obviously,
mean,
like,
in
we don't
that
know if the
case,
city has
could we not-
location.
In that case, could we not like start the trip there
It's up to you.
and then sleep in the tunnels on the way?
We could, but I want my re-lesson. Plus, R has to rebuild the docks. I mean, he can do it after we
That's
get back. but, you know.
true.
You're getting lessons? Hello.
I do, Aaron's.
Hi, Aaron.
Hey.
He's
Here.
finally arrived.
I has.
We've
Well,
started.
come back.
So what are y'all
Blood and
doing?
two gold.
We're building your docks.
Ah, good.
Would we be able to stay in your temple for the night?
Sure, there's plenty of room.
But yeah, it's only 2 people in there, so I can only imagine.
Nah, we're all full up. Sorry.
You stuffed dozens of students. Now they're all gone.
We're gonna have to get the word out about him. We gotta get this man some more students.
Ice.
Give them another reason to live.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't be having a passive attrition. Right, well then I can show you the rooms. If you're interested in learning the basics again, I can take you through the motions.
Of course, I'm all about it.
Which point
I'll go fix up the docks. Bye.
I mean, I guess Gabi can join me, even though you already
Yeah,
picked
I
it
guess
up.
that means
Yeah.
Golby and Rhea are going to take to learn the movements for deflect attack.
Hell yeah, brother.
Or you're going over to the docks to go and basically just try and repair the place the best you can. Arcane is the red. What are you up to? Got an evening.
I'd probably just like, even though I couldn't pick it up, I'd probably just tag along for like the monk training.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go through the motions and go for it.
You know, like I know my character wouldn't get
If you
anything out
ever
of it, but
multi-class
it's
in the
what he
monk,
do.
at least you'll know how to do this.
Yeah, yeah, ever multi-class in the monk. There you go.
'Cause,
I'm gonna be like the Infinity Stones.
You aren't
of-
spending any like length of time
of
here to pick up
classes.
any additional benefits from just training, but at the very least, like in this case, it's a technique that a monk could try and pick up as a maneuver. So,
Technique.
Technique,
see if you pictured that.
technique.
Would have been really useful against the dragon if he could have deflected that claw and tail coming at him.
That's crazy. Crazy. that.
Arguably
It's
wouldn't
wild.
have died if that had happened.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's
Crazy
a
how this
shame the
stuff
Dash
works.
God said no.
Anyway, Red, what you gonna do?
Nothing, apparently.
Aaron! We've apparently lost Aaron.
He
was
just
fast.
got here, man.
Just got
This
here. He's gone
son
again.
of a bitch.
Alright, I guess we'll go do the other stuff
Yeah,
first. Then.
I'm here. I was taking a shit.
Oh, there he is. So,
Look, I just came home. Okay.
Red, get any stuff she wants to do for the evening?
Yeah. Red's going to, I guess, make another scroll, 2nd level armor of Agathis. She has materials.
Okay.
Oh yeah, how many spell slots do you have left?
True.
Red has a bunch left.
Do you still
Could
have
you
a
refill
second
my
level spell
ring,
slot?
please?
Oh yeah, she can always do that. She could just short rest and get 2 back anyways. Back slots.
Oh
Sure,
right,
you
yeah.
have your pack slots. You
Yeah, she
cannot
will do
refill the
that.
ring with your pack slots, though. In the sense of, I mean, you could, but it'd be second levels.
Yeah, so
Well,
it'll
they
take up
just
more
be
space.
silvery barbs. So would they still just
How
be
many
first
slots
level?
has Red got left?
Oh, like that. Let's see. I'll check my 1st level slots.
Where's Red packing?
I haven't used his 1st level spell the entire time.
You
I've
you
lost 1 back slot. That's it.
Yeah, I think I was only Arcane Barb, didn't he?
I have 4. So
I know you
Yeah,
cast
I
Spider
used-
Climb. I think you used Enhanced Ability for
yeah, I used that twice. I used Spider
I
Climb
used
as a scroll.
3 barbs.
Oh, yeah, that was a
against
scroll.
that dragon.
So yeah, there's that. I can give
I
you
also
4
have to go to the
slots.
bathroom. Hang on.
Just everyone's just going to the bathroom. Everyone.
And then I'll make the thingy. What was the cost again?
Yep, let's quickly check. Ba-ba-ba-dum. Spell scrolls. Where's the thing? Spell scroll. It's 100 gold piece worth of materials.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll do that.
In that case, use 100 gold pieces worth of materials, and you can create a 2nd level scroll for Armor of Agathis. You've got the advanced scroll set, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. You want to give us a check with it?
Sure.
Give us
Does
a
that make
scroll
difference
making
for
check.
for the Does that make a difference for my thing?
It's
We'll
more
take the
just to
first one.
see if it uses it, like if you get it slightly cheaper for materials.
21.
I do. Yeah, sure. You make the scroll for 95 gold pieces with materials.
Cool.
Get
I'll
it
take it.
ever so slightly cheaper. Save
Sweet.
materials for later.
Yes. I'll do this. All right.
Right.
And I have
R.
another-
You want to give us a carpenter's check for trying to fix the docks? 18, yes. Serviceable. You get the docks up to looking good as new. You
Hell
spend
yeah.
your evening pretty much. Like, you don't have a lot of good material to work with for this, but you make do with what you've got, and you get the docks looking, like, you know, presentable again.
I just turn on my hammer with electricity on, and I start like sanding the floorboards with the electricity.
Cool.
Start sawing with your hammer. Excellent.
No,
I
not
have
whenever he
sawing,
needs to-
sanding.
Whenever he needs to
He's
cut
standing, making it
through
clean.
pieces of
Yeah, the
wood
static
and stuff,
electricity
he,
is
like-
like acting as a sandpaper.
What other
Oh.
chill proficiencies did you pick up? You picked up, obviously, Alchemist set. What was the other two you picked up? for
Mason,
crafter?
carpenter, tinker, smith, and alchemist.
Okay, so you didn't pick up wood carver.
Nope.
Go. Alright, yeah. You get the dogs looking good. If you want to use a bolt from this area, it'd be easy to do so.
All right, I want to look around and see if there's any like materials left on the side or anything, because like metals maybe, like some metals maybe, or metals.
He's
I
really
wonder
I mean,
Any-
if he
a
might want
docking
metals.
area, not really. It's mostly wood.
like the only metal on a dock would probably be like maybe on the support beams, but like that's like
Even a lot of stuff in this world is made out of just wooden things.
exactly.
All right, wait, are there any stores in this place or no?
At the coast temple,
there's two people here.
you can ask
Oh,
him if
this
he's
is-
got
is the-
weapons, but
Okay,
like,
no. This is okay. No, I thought it was like a city that had a temple. It's
No,
just a
no,
temple.
no,
no,
no. This
no,
is
it's
the way
just
out.
a
Okay,
butter.
the way.
Okay, this is just a dock off the
Everybody
temple.
else who's ever been here right now is dead.
Okay.
Not true. Dead or deserters. Some left.
Craft means
A bunch
fast
of
to
people
finish.
left.
Does he have any bonuses?
Yeah, ones that leave don't count. It's the ones
They-
that are
They
still
die in
supposed
our
to be
minds.
here.
They're dead in our
The ones that are
minds.
still supposed to be here, they're all dead.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
Except for two.
it seems like they would leave the temple to go and get supplies. Basically, is the general idea for this. But yeah, they.
Or that
In
In
farmer
that
would
case,
come
I'll
through.
just start exploring the temple while they're training. You know,
Hey, question.
I'll start
R,
looking around.
And a
Did
lot of
you give
empty
your
rooms.
debt to Red?
What?
Did you pay your debt to Red?
I don't fucking know. You tell me. I'm not paying. You keeping check? It's your
No,
debt.
Wait,
Arcanus,
hold on.
Arcanus, did you?
I've
did
got-
you
I've got
calculate
track
that?
of it.
Who had the IOUs written
Uh,
down?
I know I owe
Arcanus,
someone. I, don't know
I
who the
have
fuck I
it.
owe.
You still owe 998 to me, gold,
Yeah?
and 1,000 to red.
All right.
All right,
Ah, that was
All right.
I would
do
know.
You
it.
could
Yeah.
use that. You could use that platinum you got to entirely pay off your debt to one of us.
I could.
So, you find a lot of empty rooms. Temple's quite quiet. It seems at least to be getting cleaned and maintained somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, it's just.
Wait,
it's
how
just
much is? Wait, 118
temple.
platinum. How much gold is that?
1,100.
1,180.
Each platinum is
Gold.
10 gold pieces.
Yeah.
I'll just give Aaron then full 1,000 gold.
So 100 platinum or 1,000 gold?
He doesn't have
Yeah,
1,000 gold.
100 platinum.
100 platinum. All right.
All right, Red. Mark, you have an extra 100 platinum.
And now
Red
red is
is-
completely paid off.
Yeah, red is entirely paid off, and now you just
Four,
owe
yeah.
998 to me.
You know, if you remember, R came into this broke. So him getting the dragon money
He's
here is like
broke!
him getting a bit of money. Still, there's that. But yeah, I mean, the temple is kind of similar to a lot of the other two temples you've been to and explored around. There's not anything like too interesting because a lot of the building is just buildings, just places to stay, and sleep, and stuff, or eat. The nicer areas tend to be more outside, where they tend to like do gardens, training areas, and stuff, where they put a bit more work into like building them to look nice or maintain them. Which in this one's case, they have spots for like watching the ocean and stuff, but just to use more for like a peaceful atmosphere. But yeah, aside from that, Emma's muted, that's why I wasn't saying anything.
No, I'm here, but yeah.
But I do. Aside from that, you get your lessons. So you spend the
Hell
evening
yeah,
training.
brother.
So sure, you can have another wisdom attempt at picking up the deflect attacks ability.
Also,
Actually,
this-
Wait,
since
hold on.
Gabi already
Jing.
picked it up, I'll probably have him go
Find
spar with
out.
Luna real quick. I want to see where she's at. You know, if she's gonna be
Hmm.
taking over for old Master fucking Garb, since obviously she's the only one here.
Feel like she's
And,
not. She's seems. Hmm. Have you
Okay.
seen that that hit dice, the D4, or was it the D8? I don't remember. Didn't she have a D4 hit die when she hit you?
Oh, no. She had a D8 hit dice.
No, she had a
Oh,
D8.
she rolled a 4. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Can
rolled
you-
like a
can you
2
make
damage.
the-
Like she rolled like a very low damage basically.
Can you make the spirit token a large token? I put it down on the next to
do.
Arcanus.
Well, I do.
That's the one we're actually going to use, not the Dragonite.
What's this thing's name? Draconic Spirit. Draconic Spirit. Update default token. Save settings. Now if you delete it and you bring it back out, it should just automatically be large.
Wait, it is.
There we go. Right, yeah, so
Amazing.
you do your training with Garp then. You ask Galby to spar with Luna randomly because you just want to try and see how good she is.
Hell yeah, she's gonna be the next master of this temple. You know.
At the very least, she's retaining the knowledge.
Gave you a guidance for picking up the
Yeah,
thing.
give
by
us
the
your
way,
wisdom
3.
check. See if you
Oh,
pick up the
excellent.
deflect attack.
We'll see what happens. Wisdom. Nope.
Well,
Well, never mind then.
Wait a minute.
look, we're
have your-
trying.
Okay,
You just
don't-
need to try a bit harder.
Oh
did,
yeah,
we
yeah, of
did
course.
we rest between this? Because if we did, I could
No.
give you inspiration.
This
We
is
didn't.
I
Same
mean,
day.
not really. Like, you kind of went back to the temple and then went, yeah, we're gonna go and like do things.
Okay. No, if
So
there's
no one
other
really,
short rest,
and you
I
didn't
can't
you
give
didn't
her
really
anything.
rest while you were like tearing apart the dragon's cave because you were actively tearing the fucker
Nope.
apart and tearing into the
Oh,
ice
good
and
thing
stuff.
you have no inspiration.
One
Go
day,
ahead.
one day it'll happen.
I mean, at least you
One
get
day.
the general concept of the move, so you know you can try and learn it later. But yeah, as far as sparring goes, just give us another wisdom check just for watching them.
Well, yeah.
Okay, there's where your wisdom shines. Not when you're trying to learn something, but when you're just observing people. But
It happens.
yeah, comparing
he is
Galby to
observant.
her, she's obviously using her key in ways that Galby doesn't, in the form of the fact she hits harder due to her having the D8 punching dice. That said, though, you generally get the idea she's probably a little bit weaker than Galby in terms of level and capabilities.
Oh boy.
She is not super high leveled.
Oh boy.
That said, though, she is at least showing that she's gotten training from the Fire Temple, because, yeah, her punches are able to apply force damage. She's able to use her ki offensively like that. So, that's
Hell
something.
yeah, dog.
Is that
I'm gonna
inspiration
I'm
bonus,
gonna
or-
pat Master Garp on the shell. Like, you looks like you got a lot of work to do if you're gonna have her take your place, old timer.
No.
So-
I just have to make sure she knows how my abilities and teachings work. Someone will come along to take over.
Hmm.
No, she has a lot of potential, but she takes things slow. Plus, she doesn't plan to stay here. She wants to travel around to all the temples and learn all their teachings.
Fair.
AKA, she's an elf. She wants to basically retain the knowledge of all the different martial arts. Seems to be her
Of
thing.
course. Oh, she's an elf. Oh, yeah.
That said, though, she
lives a
doesn't-
long time, huh?
Yeah, she doesn't seem to have like a lot of natural talent for it. Like in terms of her stats and stuff like that. Like Galby's technically like a better dex than what she does.
Oh wow.
Like she's not like an absurd talent like Ryu was, but she is hardworking. Seems to be the more the gist here.
Okay.
To the point where yeah, Galby's able to hold his own against her, even if she has the better punching power. But yeah. So with that, you get a long rest. You spend the night at the temple.
A long rest.
Whoa.
Everyone is lovely and rested for whatever it is you want to do. the
The
following day.
traveling.
Which, yeah, for on that ground, who you bringing, what you bringing, what you leaving, all that goes.
I think the dogs should stay. Except for maybe, like, the stronger ones.
So small doggo should stay.
I know you guys want to get Chomper strong.
But do you want to get
But he's
Chomper
gonna
strong
die.
fighting Ox?
It's a shitty dangerous place. Yeah.
Yeah. If we take him in against Ox, he's dead.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Just a person. It's fine.
The other issue is, are we taking Big Dog? Is he going to?
How?
That's the thing.
That is not inconspicuous at all.
Okay, we're not taking him. Good. It's like it's going to be hard to.
Cast in smaller on him.
Yeah,
That is
that's
true.
For like a few
In
minutes.
small.
Reduce. Yeah.
Yeah,
How long
that-
does that last?
No.
10
I like
minutes?
in small.
In
It's
small?
in large and in small.
Oh, funny. Can you check how long that lasts?
Last a
I think
minute.
it's only
I think
10
Yeah, I think it's
single
8 minutes.
Nah.
Oh, not
It's more
worth.
built for
Nah.
doing something in the moment or for combat.
Yeah, I thought it was 10 minutes. I was going to say that even that's too few.
Even if it was an hour, you're going to a city, you're going to be spending a good chunk of time there. Like,
Yeah.
it's a second level spell. You don't have all the stuff in the world for it.
Yeah, and upcasting doesn't make it.
Just upcast it so it lasts 24 hours. Easy.
Essentially, either you bring the big dog to Con
Upcast
Harbor,
is multiple
at which point
targets.
everyone's going to know it's you guys, because you have a direwolf with you, or you leave it, and then if you do want to try and, like, be a bit more careful about who sees you, then it's in the cards.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you can't even upcast in large reduce.
Isn't it just multiple targets?
Yeah, I think
if you
maybe
upcast?
one of those ones where you get multiple targets. It doesn't. I don't think it increases.
There's nothing about multiple targets.
I guess
Wow.
you can use a higher level slot, then it just doesn't give you an extra
Yeah,
benefit.
you
then.
can use a high level slot
Well, never
to
mind.
use the spell, but it wouldn't make it better.
Lame.
Also to note, you didn't bring the wyvern with you, did you?
No, it's with Yuri.
I can never remember if you bring that fecker with you, because sometimes you do
No,
decide
that-
to on random quests.
That's with Yuri.
Okay.
I mean, my idea was if we're gone for a long time and it's not too deadly, should we bring it along? Otherwise, it's just at home with Yuri.
Okay. Aside from that, obviously there's a thing of Gianna's pay. If you don't plan to be there, obviously very long, then it's fine. If you think you might be in the city for a bit longer, you might want to give her extra money.
Diana, how long do we have
We,
left for your
it
Good
was what,
question.
in our
what,
agreement?
3 weeks total to get to the Temple of the, like Temple of Water? Order of the Coast
Mhm.
Temple?
Have a quick think, because you took the better path getting there, and obviously you had her taking you, and then you had the extra cat time. Yeah, probably, 3 weeks is probably about right.
Yeah, we'd have, I think 2.5 weeks ish. I think a bit more than that, but like around
You know what?
2.5
Roll a
weeks.
roll a d20. Actually, sorry, roll a d10. We'll do that plus 10, whatever that is. That's how many days you got left with her. Get 16 days left,
16.
sure.
So yeah, about 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Nice.
That works out.
Ba-do.
You think it's gonna take us 2.5 weeks to deal with this entire
That's
city?
up to you.
It
I
could.
fucking hope not.
We have no clue.
But it
I'm
could,
too
I
tired
know.
to do 2.5 weeks in this one session.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Man, if you're doing that, I don't imagine you're going to be actively doing combat every single one of those days. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
yeah, we need to get in there without being noticed, so we can actually
That's
Do
the
some
whole
sneak
point of the
business.
smuggler route.
yes, and hopefully when we're there, we don't just attack them. That would be kind of stupid. Like, yeah, we're here. Fight.
Well, we need to. What we need to do is we need to get there. Then we need to get to the Seaside Bells Tavern, And the informant will be in there waiting for us.
Yes, we need to get
Well,
an idea on the situation.
not necessarily
You know,
waiting for you, but at the very least, like, if you're in there, they'll be able to get a hold of you.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know when you're going to arrive. They can't just sit there 24/7.
Maybe we can
Hell
send
yeah,
it
big
to
dog.
Lady Everburn, and she can send it to that guy.
Potentially.
I am the party's telephone.
You're the long range telephone. I'm the short close range telephone.
So,
There we
again,
go.
to check, who are you bringing with you then? What's the thing?
The 3 dogs, normal dogs.
Everyone's cool with that?
Ruby, yeah,
Yeah.
Ruby, Willow, and Dog.
Specifically, are you cool with not bringing Big Dog?
Well, if he doesn't fit, he doesn't fit.
Oh no,
Does-
he can
does
fit in the
Big-
tunnel.
He'd
Like, it's,
fit,
it's
it's
awkward.
just-
It's
It's
going
just
to make the
we're not gonna be
situation
able
there
to
very
be-
difficult.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to keep a low profile with a giant fucking direwolf strolling around with
Yeah,
us.
there we go
Particularly
then.
since our party is known at this point for being the
Sure.
dudes with the direwolf.
Yep. Yeah, just Big Dog is gonna stay.
Okay,
Hey,
so
does Big
Big
Dog
Dog
have any
and
items on
Tomper
her?
will be staying at the Coast Temple. Jenna will be staying with the cart,
Sure.
and she's paid for 16 days. Everyone else is gonna make their way
What-
through.
What items is Big Dog wearing?
Blood up. Or you wanna
maybe-
you wanna see
Cloak
what
maybe-
Big
of
Dog's wearing?
protection.
A cloak of protection. Maybe we can temporarily give that to Willow. So she has even higher AC.
What is Willow currently attuned to?
Let me see. Da 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 da.
Don't think she has a cloak.
No, she has a cloak of protection on.
Oh, who doesn't? Does Dog?
Dog.
Dog, I believe, has a pinky ring on.
Yeah,
give it
I'm
to
not taking shit from Big Dog and putting it on Dog. That's fucking bullshit.
Okay, then not. Just don't want.
Oh yeah, you need to note that Dog also has the Belt of Dwarven Kind on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey,
Fucking he
you-
has the ring, he has a belt. You want to have a cape as well? What the fuck, man?
I mean, you might put a cloak over his head so no one knows it's him. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't think anyone can tell it's him right now, so he kind of changed.
depends how recently they've seen him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely not recently since we dealt with these people. We've been through an entire mansion that fucked us
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
mansion
people are
changed
looking
Dog
slightly
for good.
different.
He's
Willow's
black as
shorter.
fuck. He's fucking necrotic.
How
Dog
recently we
isn't-
saw who? I tuned out for a moment.
Talk about because Dog went through his necrotic transformation while you were in the mansion, and you just haven't seen these guys since you came out the mansion. So it's
Look,
like when
Arcanus
anyone
looks completely
recognized
different
Dog.
now.
That's true.
Nobody would recognize a Dog, Arcanus, or Willow.
Probably not, no.
And yeah,
Unfortunately, Ryu and Adiu are both
they are
pretty
exactly the same.
recognizable.
How am I recognizable?
I would
my
note, though, that
A
Arcanus
fucking
is wearing the same hat.
7-foot tall ripped dude.
Mhm.
No, not recognizable at all. It's fine.
Red can blend in.
And the
pretty
red-haired,
easily, but
armored up dwarf.
To be fair, people aren't likely to notice Arcanus in a group anyway because of his curse.
That is.
Yeah,
good,
that's
also
actually,
true.
yes.
It's also why the dragon didn't lay into you when you were in front of him. It's because the red was
Yep.
standing there and shot him. So it's like he,
That's
he
really good.
didn't pay attention to you.
This curse may make me less persuasive and intimidating, but it is good, and I
It
like
saves
it.
you-
You like
it saves
presents
you
as long
alive.
as you hold your breath, you know?
No, don't-
Alright,
just-
so
Like that chameleon from Hunter x Hunter.
Just breathe every now and then.
so to note, these busting your way through the tunnels then?
Yeah.
Yep, I will use mold earth to make us an entryway.
Well, good luck.
I assume that's Master Garp saying that.
Yes. Just like
Yeah.
watching you dig into this tunnel and leave. Nothing else to do.
Well, we will return at some point, hopefully, as long as we don't die.
What happens?
Waves you off.
See how it works out.
As I assume
See how it all
you're
works out.
shutting the tunnel behind you as you go.
Yep,
Well, of course.
I'm like earth bending the
Yeah.
tunnel the way Toph does in the
Yeah.
So this is going to be an annoying
Your
process
hands
for
just
you
close
because
your
you've got a
hands
big
together.
party with you, so you're going to have to move a chunk of earth, then move it along to basically the end, and just keep doing that bit by bit by bit. So this
Until we
is
get
it's a
through.
pain in the ass process for you. What you also
At
begin
least
to
it's a
notice
cantrip.
after about half an hour of doing this is that a lot of this tunnel's blocked up.
That's annoying.
I assume air's fine. My twisted part of my brain was like, would they have to roll for like air being bad in here? But yeah, it's probably fine. We'll probably just think that was fine. But yeah, after about 45 or so minutes of doing this, you eventually break into what is an actual more open looking tunnel that actually has been dug out. At which point
Nice.
everyone can take a proper good breath of air, because yeah, the air was not good in there for that like 40-minute journey.
Excellent.
Right, you made it into the smuggler tunnels.
Sweet.
So what's the arrangement here? What's everyone doing?
Red, you should go up front just in case. Maybe. What if?
I have disadvantage. you
someone's
need
still
time
using
movement
this?
still.
Sure. She can go scout ahead.
The only things I'd be worried about being in this tunnel would be like
Please.
mole creatures or stone
Yeah, maybe
based
don't-
creatures.
Well, if that's the case,
Just
won't be good
blink
for
and
Red.
see a statue
But
move.
We can
Oh, not again.
we can talk. We can talk for 3 hours. and
Yeah,
then
I'm
Red's
good on
gonna-
that actually. Thank you.
Red's going 24. All right.
Alright, so you're basically moving a bit ahead of the party, then stealthing.
Stealthing
Hell yeah.
around.
Which point, traveling, so yeah, looking down these tunnels, they don't appear to be in use, clearly because they've been blocked up, so they have nothing to really get used. And aside from like small insects and stuff, there doesn't appear to be anything absurd hiding in here for your 3 hours of psionic journey.
Okay, well,
Which point your psionic
Great.
ability glitters out.
And I'll
We keep
just-
traveling, boys.
I'll just probably go back to the group and we can continue together. The first 3 hours are fine. Right?
What is it?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Once we get to like a clearing or like an exit, she'll go stealth again.
I mean, it's
just
not really
in
a
case.
clearing exit, just a big tunnel.
We're
Yeah,
gonna be in a
once we
tunnel
get to
for
the
like the
end.
next day.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's just more about the first 3 hours while you're sonically linked.
Yeah.
It's peaceful. Nothing
I
happens.
do as I said. She goes back.
So you have like another like 5 hours of travel for the day for a standard D&D day of like traveling.
Mhm.
So are
Onward!
you going further in? Are you going to recast your sonic?
You
link?
should yeah, re psionic and then we keep going.
Yeah. Go back. And we set up the link. For 8 hours. Perfect.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Dope.
That's more useful.
I do.
Okay, so she does
All right.
the thing.
Yeah, traveling in for another 5 or 6 hours, like the standard kind of D&D travel day before you would settle down for your evening. Yeah, again, it's relatively peaceful as these tunnels seem to be quite bare.
Nice.
It's not a super interesting trip because it's just darkness. It's just a tunnel. And everyone trying to like keep themselves quiet so they don't cause too much noise. Unless you are doing something during that time. I don't know. If people are quite happy just like talking or singing or something.
Well,
Yeah, I
we can
don't
all
think
see in
we
the
should be
dark, so
doing
it's,
that.
it's whatever. Yeah, no, yeah, we're quiet. The only thing we hear is ours armor fucking clittering.
Gling,
Clittering,
gling, gling,
clittering.
gling.
Shall we set up camp for the night?
We sure can.
Sure thing.
Okay. What is everyone
Does
doing?
anyone have
before
spare
we-
wood on them? Anybody? Any things to gather to start a fire here? No, maybe.
I mean, certainly not
Yes.
in the tunnel.
Oh, no, I know there's not in the
Create-
tunnel, you
don't
son of a
have
bitch.
Something to make fire. Spells. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
You're not in the burn though.
Yeah, we need something to burn, you fucking
Unless
bitch.
you have the bonfire cantrip, which just creates a bonfire for you. You don't have anything like you need to burn something to get a fire. When you like cook.
I
Plus, I
see
don't
that.
think we should light a fire in the tunnel, regardless, even if we did have.
Fair point. Everyone can see and hear. The
Everything.
dogs can, but poor guys. Actually, I'm going to give one of my I'm going to give my headband to one of the dogs.
Your
the-
headband.
Yeah, because I'm currently attuned to the stuff. So
It's a mask.
I was about to say what
the-
what
Oh, yeah, the
headband are
eye
you
patch.
talking about?
The eye patch. Yeah, what I've been talking about. The eye patch thingy.
I have the thing that the one that's like goggles.
How many thingies does Willow have? She's the best fighter, anyways.
She has one thing.
Okay, she can wear the headband. Now she has blind sight. And
Oh,
120 feet of dark vision. I'll
okay.
take that back though, because that's a lot of money.
Willow
Yeah,
now
dang
has
it.
an eye patch.
I guess she has an eye patch now. Okay, interesting.
Does Ryu have blind sight of
Arr.
his own?
Huh?
Does Ryu right now have blind sight of his own? Because you could
Yes.
technically then also give one
Ryu
to the
has
dogs.
natural blind sight due to his fighting style.
Yeah.
Ah.
He just knows how to do it. So even
Well,
though
you'll-
being in the dark, that doesn't bother him.
You have those goggles. You could also give that to one of the dogs.
I mean,
But
the
he
point
can
it
see.
does mean that Ryu can't actually see.
Well,
It just means he
his-
knows stuff that's happening within a 10-foot radius around him.
Oh, never mind.
He can effectively see within 10-foot radius,
He-
but if anything
he
happens
does
further
have,
out than that, he doesn't notice them. Like,
No,
He
that's
does
not
have
useful.
dark vision now. It's just he only has 30 feet of it without the
That's-
goggles.
Sure do.
oh
That's not
yeah,
enough.
your dragon eyes woke up when you ate that gold dragon.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'll be.
Ignore
I
that.
got
Keep yours because
Only 30
is
feet of
nothing.
dark vision.
Yeah,
30 feet is nothing.
his
You could,
goggles are 60 feet of dark vision. His aren't even attunement, are they?
No,
Nope.
they're not.
There is an achievement option on them for further stuff, but he didn't take it.
Oh.
Essentially, it had like a base ability or a better ability if you attune. He just decided, nah, I don't need to attune. But I do. Right. What are you doing for camping arrangements?
Well, I don't
Check
really
for
need
just-
to like set up a bedroll or anything anymore.
I guess we're rationing.
I mean, you can either use rations or Arcanus can use this crate.
I can, yeah, I
foods
can make
and that,
everybody food.
It's just that you're gonna have bland food basically because you're not cooking or anything.
It's fine.
Well,
I have
it-
prestidigitation.
Yeah, it won't be bland because whenever I
Oh
create
God,
food
yeah,
and water, I
you do.
press digitation to make it
It's fine.
taste
I
like.
have
Yeah.
prestidigitation.
You don't even need to cook. You just use presentation to fake the taste, so you're quite happy with your foods.
That's what I've always done.
Well, sometimes you just have like Ryu cook and stuff like that, so you don't have to do that.
When he cooks, we don't have to, but
Yeah. All right.
But now I can fake it till I make it as a cook.
in
But
that
no,
case,
I actually
Arcanus
like cooking. It's fine.
uses a 3rd level spell slot to create food for y'all, and yeah, you just eat. I mean, it can be whatever Arcanus or Ryu has ever eaten before.
Exactly. It all tastes like dragon meat. I'm kidding. That's great.
You can make it taste like
Well,
if
what-
you want.
what the whole reason why Ryu doesn't have to make con checks when he's eating dragons anymore is because we established that every time I'll be prestigitationing it so that it tastes like the cooked dragon meat he made.
Well, also part of it is because the greedy fucker wanted to eat the entire dragon.
Hell yeah, brother.
As part of it, like, it was overstuffing himself. Then also it's because he was eating, essentially, the first time around, fucking chaotic meat. Then he was eating dead dragon meat. So, you know, like, there's been a few
Is it
other
all
reasons.
dragon meat? Dead
Well, yeah,
dragon meat?
that's
Don't start
caused
with
me
me.
to start prestigitationing
Yeah,
it every
like,
time, and then
there
we
were a
said
few
that's
other
just what
reasons
we'd be
why you
doing
needed
going
that.
forward.
Like, regular dragon meat's still not nice. It's not, like, the best, but, you know, it's not as bad as, like, the first couple of times you decided to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what I do for like when I use create food and water, I just make it taste like some kind of fancy meal that my character would have had growing up.
What would Red and R ask their food to taste like if they were gonna prestidigitation it?
Pizza.
Of
I
course.
knew he was gonna
The
say it.
sta-
I knew he was gonna
standard
fucking say
food
it.
Of the Kai
Yeah.
Islands, yep.
I've never eaten pizza in my life. Sorry, it's crazy.
Yeah, no clue what that is.
He asked for pizza, but he cannot make the pizza.
Oh, poor guy. He's still on his quest for pizza.
Arcanus, I know how to do that thing you do. Don't know how, but I do. I just know how to do it.
After I ate that dragon, I picked up new magic. I don't know.
It's weird, strange,
Well,
strange,
we could
isn't
also
it?
say it's a byproduct of when I like forced my wild magic into you to mix up our.
Yeah, it just
Our
coincidentally
magic
happened after
stack.
he ate that dragon.
Yeah, I just accidentally like left a little fragment of one of my abilities in you.
My God.
It's strange, isn't it?
Right.
My.
So, you have your food, Arcanus marks a spell slot, dum-ba-dum. Is everyone just sleeping? What's the arrangement here?
I'll be
Well,
setting up alarms
Of course.
around us, and
Can we do evening activity still?
I mean, if you want to in the cave, so like it depends how obviously noisy night you want to be. If you're still
I
trying
shall practice my form.
if you're still trying to remain silent, and obviously doing teaching a language is obviously
practice
a
my
bit trickier.
deflects with my boy Gabi that knows how to deflect.
It does look like, yeah, apparently Ryu's going to try and learn this deflect attack thing, so you lot are out of luck for a giant teacher, unless you ask R to teach you giant.
That's also a possibility. Or do you want
Well,
to
I
teach?
feel like we
Or-
should not do the talking based stuff while we're in this.
As long as R doesn't scream, I want to put a tattoo on R. So we have.
What do you mean? As long as he doesn't scream?
You know, well, if I fail.
If you're going to do that,
Okay.
my night activity can be casting silence.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay, that's fair.
Cast
fair.
silence
Let's do
over
that.
the area.
Let's do that. Yeah.
In fact, yeah, I should do that anyway. That way everyone can do their night activities.
Well, we can't
Quietly.
I
talk
mean,
about
I
I
don't
can
think
just-
silence lasts
Oh, yeah,
quite
you
that long,
make
but
it
luckily
quiet.
Ryu's activities shouldn't be
Well, I
super
can
loud.
keep casting it.
If you actually want to.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you
what I
good
do.
at getting a tattoo this evening?
The silence
Sure.
lasts 10 minutes. It's a second level slot. I could keep that up for like 4 hours.
Actually, if you let you choose, you can also get. What else do I have? You could get heroism.
That's not true. I
Power
could
of
keep it up for like
Agathis?
3 hours.
No, it's a second level spell. I can't do that. No.
What can I
actually,
get?
You can get armor of Agathis, heroism.
have it.
Or... You have it?
Yeah.
But, like, do you
I
want
still
another?
haven't used the one you last tattooed on me.
But do you
Which
want
one?
another?
I got this.
Okay. Do you want another, or do you want silvery barbs? I can give you barbs as well, always.
Silver bobs.
Do silvery barbs.
Alright, barbs it is.
Silvery barbs.
Of course he does.
Baha.
Of
Like,
course it's
I don't know,
silvery barbs.
That's what
Was
we
Silvery
always
Barbs on the
do.
new spell list? I don't know if it was.
No.
It's definitely not.
God
Oh, no.
destroyed. They got Thanos out of existence.
Well,
Oh, they fucking they said, "Ooh, we made a terrible spell."
the dumb thing is they should have just edited it so people can't just use the old version and made it like
Yeah,
way
that
worse.
makes it way worse. Oh,
Because now
jeez.
people are just going to say it's not a new one. We just use
Most
the old one.
DMs just ban it anyway, so
That's
that is
fair.
true.
most
That is
DMs just don't allow silvery barbs at their table because fuck silvery
Yeah.
barbs.
It is understandable, and I'm surprised you still
That
haven't.
is,
my,
it's
What my IRL DM does is he allows silvery barbs, but he also gives like every caster enemy we face ever silvery barbs as
Exact-
well.
Makes
Exactly.
sense. Makes sense.
I'm surprised Gingy hasn't done that.
See, I'm
because
not
that
evil.
seems that sounds crazy. First off, Jesus Christ.
I've been rather nice to y'all as far as casters
Yeah.
go because I know you all struggle with casters.
I hate casters.
I kill casters.
I am a caster.
So, what tattoo is R getting?
Barbs it is, I guess.
Make it Caltrips tattoo.
Okay, it looks like
Oh, he wants it to look like Caltrips. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on the belief that it was, 100 gold for a basic one.
Yeah, and I have enough for
This is the
one
first
normal.
level slot, so I believe that is still 100 gold.
You do have Dragon Blood if you want to put Dragon Blood into it. I don't know what it's gonna do.
I
but
mean,
fuck
last time it was more because it was magic dragon blood for, like, a chaotic dragon thing.
Oh yeah, true.
You can still try. Dragon blood in itself is still technically a magic component, but there's...
Try
like,
Giant's blood.
You
No?
want that?
Yeah.
you want to try and mix the giant's
Sure.
blood?
Yeah.
Mix the Giant's blood into his body, into his bloodstream.
So how do we do this? 50-50? Full Giant's blood?
50-50,
50-50.
full Giant's blood. 50-50.
Well,
Okay.
effectively, each vial of it is worth 50 gold pieces of potential material, so it'd just be you mixing it with material to try and
Alright.
create more
Use
material.
50. I'll do that.
How much giant blood you taking?
So 1 bottle of that, and then 50 gold worth of materials I have. And then we can try.
Okay, that'd be basically you trying to make like what would essentially be 100 gold pieces worth of material. It's just 100 gold pieces worth of material with giant's blood mixed in.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah.
He wants to be the Giant so bad.
Maybe I'll grow.
Sure, give us an Arcana check.
Isn't it a wisdom check for me now? A tattoo kit check?
Oh yeah, you were
I mean, I
trying
can
to
do
move
an
the
Arcana
wisdom, weren't you?
There's 20 for me.
I can do Arcana.
I mean, I'm
Hopefully-
pretty sure because of the
Still the
nature of what
same.
you're doing, like when you tattoo, you use your wisdom for that. But when you're trying to mix this stuff, I still argue that it's probably still an Arcana based thing because you're trying to mix
11
magical ingredients
plus-
together.
Magical
That's a 16.
ingredients. A 16.
16. Then yeah, sure. You are successful. You managed to mix the giant's blood in with the tattoo stuff, giving it a 1 silver. Giant's Blood has enough magical stuff going through it that it kind of works.
Wait.
All right, now tattoo him.
If need be, I can make another tattoo.
Tattoo.
Do I
Right,
do
you
another
spend
check for
100
the
gold
actual
pieces worth
tattoo?
of stuff. In this case, now you can use the tattoo set using your wisdom.
Mum. 13. That's good enough. I mean, if not, I
Okay.
use my psionic energy, but that should be good enough.
That is good enough.
Yeah,
It's a first
for
level
a
spell.
first level, yeah, for
Mhm.
applying a first level spell, then yeah, that's good enough. You're good enough with the kit that it's not like absurdity levels at this point. All right, make a con save.
Make that con save, boy.
It's not gonna matter because silence is
He
up.
make-
Yeah, you're fine anyway.
Yeah.
He made that con save.
You have no issue getting a
He
tattoo.
made it easy.
Easy.
Easiest tattoo of his life.
And you're given your little Calcrop silvery barbs tattoo.
Silvery caltrops.
There you go. So, you two spend your evening doing that. Arcanes, what you spend your evening doing? Apart from casting silence on everyone. Anything else you're gonna do?
No, just set up alarms on the side.
Subtle spell guidance on me. Easy. No, it's not.
How would I subtle spell
Subtle
guidance?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're effectively just on magical setup duty then, making food and blah blah blah.
He sure
Yep.
is.
All right.
I make
And
everybody dinner. I
Go
cast
crazy,
silence,
Magic
I
Man.
scream. I place alarms up.
Ryu is trying to learn off Gobby. Gobby is
The Magic
actually
Man.
okay as a teacher for this.
Ridiculous.
I can
Or for-
guidance.
as a
I can
training partner.
guidance Ryu for this. Do my magic man things with it. Well, I tried.
The Magic Man. Back at it again. Oh.
Oh,
Hey, 19.
unfortunately, since it's not the Master Turtle teaching it to you, unfortunately you need the 20. Nah, okay. Yeah, with that you're able to pick it up, the deflect attack, because
Yes.
it's already in motion with something you already knew how to do. You're far stronger a monk than what is required for it in that, and you've seen it enough times at this point. In both practical use of R's arm being exploded and now Gobby using it in front of you. So with that, you pick
Hell
up deflect
yeah.
attack, which means both deflect attack and deflect missiles now has this quality where essentially if you deflect the attack and reduce the damage to 0, you are able to deflect damage back. The opponent then makes a dexterity saving throw, and on a fail, they will take 2 times your monk dice, plus your
Yep.
dexterity in damage.
Yep.
So in your case, 2d6 plus 5, or 6. What? Yeah, your dexterity is a 5.
Yeah. Let me just go to where Flak Missiles is and just change that.
There you go. And obviously, it just means that you can use your reaction if you get a melee attack to try and reduce the damage to 0. Which, even if you don't use the key to deflect it for the extra damage back, it still might protect you, might save your life sometime.
Hell yeah.
Where's
This
that going
damage
for?
is here. D10 dexterity monk level. I wonder if this is already proper. Yeah.
Yeah.
My dexterity modifiers. Fucking. Yeah, it's good. It's good. 1d10 plus 4 plus 7.
Okay. So I just remember the thing I require. Where is it?
Hiya.
Yeah, with that, you're able to, essentially practicing with Gobby, he throws a punch and you're able to negate the punch.
Nice.
And if he chose to, you
And
can also
throw it
deflect it
back
back
at
and
him.
injure him.
We are so back, guys. We are so.
Shame you didn't
are.
get it against the dragon.
Dog. I don't even want to hear it.
Oh.
I wonder if I do 1d10 plus dex, will it count as, or will it just be? Because it would be great if it just changes with my.
1d10 plus dex.
I just wondered if never mind. It doesn't do it. Oh, rip.
Quickly move stuff where it needs to be.
I'll just type the number. It's fine.
You failed.
Alright, with that, people are able to get some bits done as I'm quickly scanning for a thing that I thought I had.
Scanning for a thing?
Yeah, I was looking for a particular thing. The joys of not playing for several months. I forget what bits are where. Anyway, okay, I've got the thing.
Oh.
It's fine. But all right. So I'm on the assumption now that you're not having anyone stand guard or anything. You're just putting your alarms up and hitting the shack.
Hell yeah,
Yep.
dog.
Alarms are going up, and then I meditate for 4 hours, and then I wake up. So I guess the final 4 hours I'd be quote unquote on guard.
If you made it to
But the
those
first
4
4
hours,
I would not.
Because before that even happens, as you're settling down for the night, you feel your alarm go off.
Oh.
Damn, that quick.
And there's a spider.
Yeah, it's just a rat has run into your area.
Oh.
I hate you.
It's just a wee rat. No, what you find is there appears to be a person, standing in your area.
Huh.
Nani?
That's
Yeah, that's
Thing?
not kosher.
I don't like that.
So, are
Hello there?
you reacting to this all first before anyone else? Because I think your alarm, are you setting your alarm to let off sound or?
I'm setting my alarm so that everybody in my party hears like a loud screech in their head.
Yeah, and it's like it's R screaming specifically.
Does everyone
Me?
respond to this and get up, or?
Of course I'll get up. That's crazy.
So just in case
His alarms are normally always accurate. His alarms.
Normally always accurate.
What on earth? I just noticed my other TV is blinking for some reason. That's weird. You shouldn't be doing that.
Does that mean we didn't get a rest?
You've not rested yet, no.
Not yet.
To be fair, you haven't done like.
Well, we didn't do anything
much.
since the last
Some
time we
people have used a
rested,
couple
so-
of slots, but that's basically it. But yeah, so what you agree about is a guy.
Hey, guy.
Appears to be like
A single dude?
It does appear to be just one person. They are wearing what you'd be able to tell. I mean, you're in the dark, so like it's kind of dim light, so like it's harder to tell color and stuff at this point.
I have
But-
devil sight.
Is he far?
Tell me.
Is he like far away from the dark vision range? Because
It's no,
Well, dark
in
vision is
pure darkness,
dark vision is
you
like
see dim light.
oh,
yeah.
So you
Okay.
can't really
Couldn't
see
Red see-
color unless unless it's bright light, which only happens if you're in dim light. AK, if you're in the shadows or somewhere, then you can see perfectly fine. In pure darkness,
Doesn't
like a
devil
in
sight
like a
see
tunnel like this,
colors?
you basically just see everything in like a gray.
okay.
Yeah, that's just how dark vision works.
Mm,
Yes,
Well,
including devil's sight.
infrared.
But yeah, looking at Ido, he's got shortish hair, and he does appear to have a fancy looking cloak on, or a fanciest
Fancy
looking
cloak.
cloak on. It doesn't look like a bum anyway, and given his general look and whatnot, either someone wealthy or potentially someone that would do magic. Given the way he's presenting himself, he's not he's not obviously carrying a weapon. He's got the long kind of more standard with like magic caster cloak type look.
I'm just going to stay in like my meditation pose that I was sitting in, and I'm gonna look up at him and I'm gonna say, "Hello there. Who might you be?"
what are you doing here?
Well, this is a treat. I did not expect to see all of you walking down all this. Well, anywhere near these tunnels, to be honest.
You know who we
All
are?
of you. Does that mean you know who we are?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh,
Oh,
in a
so
good
many
or bad
people.
way.
Oh, so many people in the harbor know who you are.
What
For
about me? Do
a
I know?
couple of different reasons.
I bet we are
So,
very
are you one of the
popular.
people who knows who we are because you're our enemy, or are you one of the people who knows who we are because you're our friend? It's really hard to tell nowadays.
That's such an interesting question, and if you'd asked me that maybe a few months ago, I arguably might have been your enemy. But now, with the tides turning and alliances shifting, I reckon that we all could be very good friends.
My character raised an eyebrow at that.
Red looks interested.
Which faction might you be from? Assuming that you are from
That would be my own.
your
Ah!
own.
I'm not a part of Miss Fall's
So-
faction, if that's what you're wondering, but
You're not a human trafficker then.
no. But I
Oh,
am well
then we can-
associated with the individuals that do such tasks. Nasty business and not
Well-
something I advise them to get into, but here we are.
Yes,
He's not a
this
human
whole,
trafficker, then he's good with me. Ish. He's good.
this whole human trafficking business is what we have the biggest problem with. But before we even get into details on potentially being allies, what is your line of work, roughly?
Well, smuggling. It'd be the simplest way of putting it. Except more magical
Objects?
goods.
Oh,
Okay.
Magical
Yeah,
materials,
sounds-
potions, the likes. If you want to get hands on a magic item, I'd be the guy you'd come to if you want to get it outside of stores.
get his contact info.
I like
It-
this guy. Yeah, I like this guy.
Yeah, it sounds to me like we could be great allies indeed.
Arcanus, get his name.
Yes,
That's all
my
you need.
business was flourishing, and a certain other faction had need of my service. And then in more recent times, they've decided they'd rather go and visit other people and disregard my services. Getting a bit too full of themselves, I would say.
Hmm.
But yes, when it comes to getting rare, very rare, incredible items made, I was the guy to go to when it came to getting potions and such. It was no problem. Then another group decided to set up
No.
potion making, and all of a sudden the other group decides they will utilize their services because I decided to have at least a little touch of morals.
He can be Greg's supplier.
Exactly.
That's it. Okay,
I
look,
was thinking
I'm
that the
not-
entire time. Like, perfect.
because
a
we have
guy.
secret tunnels in his under. Oh my god,
Secret
yo, look.
tunnel.
Ta-da!
This guy's literally talking about how he like the whole stuff with the slave trade. Now you're just thinking he could supply Greg supplies. This is a business opportunity.
Look, oh,
That's above the board, okay?
it's above. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's
That's not
definitely what
I'm
he was
trying
thinking.
Uh huh.
Well, I know who you are, but I suppose to dominate polite, it offers a hand for someone to shake.
I will put my hand up.
I am
Wait.
Xanas. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Exactly.
Xanis.
A pleasure to meet you too, I say, shaking
Exotic
his
name.
hand. And then I'm going to immediately subtle spell cast sending with that name to see if I can say in his head, does this work?
Why did you need so? Oh, in case he
That's
was
an
lying.
interesting trick. What I'm familiar with as well.
Yes, I just had to confirm that you weren't trying to trick us with some kind of fake alias. I'm sure you understand.
Well, it is my name. I have no problem using it.
Plus, we might have after
A
all
problem
of
with
this is said and
assassins,
done,
yes.
we might have need for your
Name.
specific services. So it would be nice to confirm that I will be able to contact you once.
Yes, I imagine with
We
the type of
depart.
wealth and things that you lot appear to pull in, you could utilize my services. After a particular belt or something to enhance yourself or some type of musical instrument.
Why would he
I can access
specifically?
all.
What's
You-
with all
Does
these?
Vee
specific
really
things?
react
He
to him
just-
saying that?
He
What
just
the-
I
mentioned
guarantee
musical
this guy's
instruments.
I guarantee this guy's been looking into our group to find
Yeah.
like the keywords he should say to get our
Yeah, it's
interest.
like
If he's a
Son of a
smart
butter.
businessman and he wants association with us,
how did you
Yeah,
find
trying to
us?
Butter
I
me
feel like
up.
More
just
you
knew
found
where we
me.
were.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
Ah,
originally
so
thought
these
I would have to
smuggler
scour the
tunnels-
town to try and meet you all before someone else came across you.
Oh.
That had
Yeah,
been my
we-
original plan.
we heard of
Instead, you
these.
came walking into these underground tunnels that normally people do not use without my permission.
We
Well,
heard
Oh.
of these tunnels and we figured that they'd be a safe and secretive way into the city.
Also, we have
Well, you'd
permission
be
from,
partly right, so long as no one
higher
else
up.
comes across you.
Who else might we
Hmm.
encounter in here?
Well, the tunnels are in some level of use. Well, I said without my permission. Unfortunately, Miss Fall has decided that the use of blackmail and threatening, being in league with a guild of assassins, makes it so she can run roughshod over everyone else in town. Of course, her grip on
Is
that's
this,
slipping a tad.
This group of assassins,
Yes, the one where you
do
killed.
they happen to be
their
the one that we
master.
have killed the leader of? Yeah, I thought about as much.
Yes,
She probably
the
harnessed all the
remnants,
assets. Yeah.
the remains, what she can cling together. She's still trying to emit the same force she did, and now her empire's crumbling a little. So the pressure's on for her to do something big, to reassert herself, to regather her resources and recoup her losses.
Does anyone know
making
disguise
her-
self? Anybody?
Decide to pull off some
what?
rather less favorable tactics.
I was saying disguise self. Since everyone seems to know our faces, pretty well
I
known.
I have something even better than disguise self, but
Oh yeah.
again, it's self, so
Alter
Yeah.
I
self,
can't do it to any of you guys. I've got alter self, where I can.
Oh.
It's not an illusion. It's
Fucking
directly
gross gills.
morphing your body.
You could make a scroll, and we could use it actually, all of us.
I could make scrolls of alter self, and we could all completely change our appearance.
Because everybody.
What spell slot is it though? Is the real question. I don't really know.
Second,
Oh, okay. Oh well, shit.
something. It's 100
Well, maybe it only lasts like an hour or something, though.
It does, yeah.
So you have to be at least somewhat careful when you use it, because if you just use it and then walk around for the day, it's gonna come undone.
Yeah. So if we need to send somebody,
Disguise self would run into the exact same issue, though.
Big
That's
facts.
also 1
Yeah.
hour.
So even if we get to I guess if we were trying to get anywhere that's maybe important or some shit, then we'd use
Red
it.
could just disguise herself with a disguise kit. She shouldn't be too noticeable. Although.
I don't know. You can disguise other people to disguise kit as well.
Oh. Yeah, but maybe Arcanus I can, but these guys. This
We
guy
can
is a
still
tower.
try to, like.
You can disguise me as
We
a
can
Goliath.
try.
It's fine.
We can try and we can see how it turns out.
Wait, I have hair. Never mind. You can't. do that.
Now, I must
Actually, we should try that.
ask, what is all of your intention coming here? I can make assumptions, but it's better to ask.
Well, we have had long business with the people in Cone Harbor, especially.
Would you
With
like
the
me to
lady
sum it up
herself.
for you in just a few sentences?
By all means.
Multiple missing family members linked to this smuggling group. New friend we made killed by this group, and people that we care about terrorized by this group. So we want to kill this group.
Yeah, we hate him.
I see, I see. Then,
And
don't
if you just so happen to get
mind.
anything good out of this transaction, then that's good for you. That's good.
well, onto that business, there is one extra I would like to add to your list of vengeance. See,
Vengeance.
Hmm?
More recently,
Were you
this
just, like,
foe decided to take off an
flashes
extra
into a
part in her
Batman
business.
outfit.
Oh,
For a while, smuggling people in and out was her thing. In more
Oh.
recent days, she's decided to try to smuggle prisoners around. Seems to be her thing.
prisoners.
Utilizing potions of polymorph, transforming
Oh.
the prisoners into other things, and transporting them.
That's not good.
I, being the
Yeah, that
primary
seems like,
supplier of potions for the longest time, was attempted to be
Lucrative.
strong-armed into agreeing to this, but with her hold slipping, I decided, no. I'd rather not, and I advised against such actions. It's already bad enough what she gets up to without adding more dangerous elements into and more potential for people to let things slip. But she decided she wants to go forward with it and contacted a new supplier. Said new supplier has a lovely little home in the harbor. If you happen to stop by there and destroy the people running
so
it,
You would like us to take out your competition then?
I believe they are mutual enemies.
Yeah, sounds good to us. If we can hit the supplier for potions before we hit Miss Fall and her group, they'll have less resources to fight us with.
Yes. They're disguised quite simply as a small
Oh.
potion shop in the middle of town.
Do you happen to have a map of this town that you could
Also-
mark a couple places for us on?
Also,
Not
could you
on
show?
me, but
Is there any way for you to show us how this shopkeeper looks? So we.
Well,
Like,
the looks of the shopkeeper is not so much important. More what they have
He
underneath.
just wants his shop gone. Yeah.
Yeah, just we need to know which.
Everyone
shop, maybe
associated
there's
with
multiple
there are
shops.
all guilty.
Do you think if their building just mysteriously caught fire, all of their stock would be destroyed in that fire?
Not the things underground, no.
Of course, there's.
That's
an
what I'm saying.
underground.
We get underground, and you know, maybe there's a black powder barrel somewhere placed in
Yeah,
a nice.
we-
How you
conspicuous
choose to
spot.
dispose of it is all up to yourselves.
Oh,
But if you could go in there and potentially leave the supplies in as they are, I would be grateful for being able to reclaim them.
oh,
For sure.
never mind. Oh, okay. Then we can just get rid of them. It's fine.
Getting rid of the people shouldn't be too outside of your skill set.
We can handle that.
And in
Yeah, if you
turn,
reclaim the potion shop, he can make more potions, and in turn,
I'd be ever so grateful if you are looking for something that's within my arsenal.
Well, you did mention.
Or
some
wanting me
items
to assist you with a
that are
favor of
quite
sorts.
interesting, so we probably will.
An example being if you happen to have come across certain supplies as of recently and wanted to utilize them for the crafting of a new magic item.
Well, we did
Well-
kill an ancient dragon yesterday. You wouldn't happen to be able to craft things.
Like a belt.
Yes, I have the best crafters in all of horror.
like a belt, like a belt.
Uh-huh.
And this could be a very mutually beneficial agreement here. You're going to go and take care of them, hand over the supplies of dragon that you have on you, and come the end of the week, you'll have one shiny belt.
Mm.
I look to Ryu. Sound good?
Horse sounds good. Belt would be amazing.
Man's like jumping up and down.
So essentially, if you give him like all your dragon supplies, he basically will turn that into what would be an expensive belt.
Sounds good. Ryu can have his belt.
That's all the magic items I need ever in my life.
What are
Well,
you
that
getting?
and
All
the
of
I need
from
the
both
dragon
dragons?
I mean, yeah, if you want to give him every single dragon part, then he's going to utilize that'll get utilized for the creation of a belt.
Yeah, we've got
Very well.
'Cause
so-
there's a-
dragon parts.
There's an adult and an ancient in there, so I'm just wondering what quality it would be. Probably the +2, huh?
It should be a good quality.
Since it's not
Who
full
can say?
+3. Yeah, no one knows.
We will see.
Yeah,
How
we'll see.
about
Yeah,
it?
fuck it.
That sounds
That's a
like
fair deal.
fair
I like it.
Transaction.
Good, then we're in agreement. As he puts his hand out to collect materials.
Alright, I will take my bag of holding out and hand over.
So as you start taking those out, he starts putting them into his cloak.
His cloak of holding.
Colossal
worry, store
amount of random dragon parts.
Yeah, so basically the scales, the hearts, and the breast sacks. He takes all the
Let me
dragon
just
goods, and in turn, Ryu
mark
and Louis
those.
should get a belt.
Oh,
Mark
nice.
those off of my thing.
In turn, though, you also need to go and clear out the potion shop for him.
Of course.
Which I think we should do before we hit this fallen there group.
Of course. Well, we should link up with our
Alright,
point of
supplies.
contact first.
Well, if you don't
Well,
come
before
across
then,
the
we
map in the
need-
coming days, I'll be sure to get one to you.
Oh. We need Aaron to not Aaron, but Red to disguise us as best she can. That'd be great.
Yes.
I don't. How many uses do you have for the disguise kit?
It's just a disguise kit.
This guy's don't really have
oh.
uses, it's more just you do
Okay.
things with it, and it just does things.
Oh, okay. I thought.
That'd be you
Mm,
try to
I'll
dress
just-
people up with it.
I'll just use
They blend in
alter
better.
self to disguise myself.
Yeah, but only lasts an hour. I'm just saying, like for the time being.
I mean,
since we're gonna
Arcanus
be
is already
walking around.
pretty altered as it is.
Yeah, he
On
is.
top of that,
Actually.
as long
That
as
is a good
Arcanus
point,
is
I
in a
just-
crowd and not drawing attention to himself, people likely won't notice him anyway because of his curse. So
That is true.
also,
That's
he's
fair.
Somebody-
arguably the person that's the least likely to get you caught.
Mm.
Yeah, they went from last time they saw me, I had like,
With different skin color and stuff.
yeah, like regular white skin color, normal smooth skin, but now I've got a slightly scaled, bumpy, pastel red skin, like I'm some kind of tiefling.
The only thing they could recognize him by is like, that hat! I know that hat!
I know the hat. I've seen it before.
That's him.
To them, I'd have gone from looking like an elf to looking like a tiefling.
basically. Yeah, I'll try to do the disguise.
Now, to ask before I go, is there any other things you'd like to know about the harbor before I leave?
Yes.
I figure giving any
Okay.
assistance now might be in the betterment of both of
We
us.
would like to know the location of the Seaside Bells Tavern, if possible. We have a
Head
contact
towards the
we're supposed
docks.
to meet
It's one of the
there.
most popular for travelers.
No, excellent.
Okay.
What's the
And
power
also-
structure?
You
Where
won't
in the
look
city?
out a place popping in there and not being known.
You know this
noble-
place well.
Oh, very corrupt.
I wanted to
Him
ask.
yeah,
and his
we've
son
been
have a collection of
we-
slaves in their basement.
we've been sent to gather evidence so that they could be dealt with.
Dealt with legally. Dealt with-
Well, he's not likely to keep anything
you
like that in
wouldn't
his
happen to be able
safe.
to help with that, would you?
I can tell you what I know about him. For example, I already know for a fact that they keep exotic slaves of monsters and such in their basement to do whatever they do with them.
Mm.
Then, as
Miss
far
Fall might have
as
some dirt on him, more than likely.
keeping information about it, he even keeps something like that in his safe. He might have a secret compartment keeping register of transactions. Otherwise, yes, I believe Miss Fall's office would be the best place. She will almost certainly have something on him.
Could you also let us know what places we should keep clear of?
The
we
docks
know where they are most
themselves,
active.
since Miss Fall's people tend to quite regularly use them. Any
Right.
transport that involves large volumes of people tends to be her business.
So we stay clear of those. Okay.
And there is an underground, you could call it a quotations fight club.
Oh.
Realistically, though, it's more just Ox's playring. He quite regularly likes to go there to blow off steam. And by that means he'll tear some poor fools apart.
Does Ox look like? How big is he?
It's an ox.
I'd say he's at least part giant.
As we've heard that one of our friends got thrown through a wall in Danville in an encounter with him. So
If he's only thrown through one wall, he'd consider himself lucky.
Sheesh.
Ox has the strength to
just
easily
walk.
bring down a building. As someone that's witnessed him do it in person, it's, yes, his strength is, like I said, like a giant.
So a good course of action sounds like it would be step 1, take out the potion shop and their supplies there. Step 2, find Ox in the ring, take him out before we attack the
Well,
main
if you
base.
try to fight him there, you would have to also deal with every other person in the bar.
Yeah, because
Because
They'll
it's
be-
a group of scumbags.
yeah.
I feel like it would be much simpler to deal with
Yes, well, whatever you feel is
Ox
best.
and a smaller group there than it would be to deal with Ox and likely that same group with a bunch of other smugglers and assassins in their main base.
Potentially, unless you can figure out an
If we can
opportune
cut
time
off their
to attack them.
supplies, maybe follow Ox out of the arena, take him out separately, and then deal with all of the people in the arena.
My recommendation, if you're planning to do hits, the potion shop should not be anything too special. Well, it's not directly connected to them, and thus they're not likely to hear about it in any great detail, since everyone will be dead. From that, their point of contact will be myself, and I'm not exactly going to give you up.
That is
That
true.
said,
That is true.
if you decide to hit Ox, Miss Fall, if she loses him, would flee.
She definitely would.
Yeah,
And she is
that
more
makes
than
sense.
capable of such, since she has tunnels within her own base. I don't
So
know
here's what
where
I'm
they
thinking,
link to,
guys.
but I know they exist.
Obviously, we do the potion first. You know.
The other
then obviously we
one
get a
is if you're
weigh-in.
going to fight with the noble,
Maybe
he is also closely connected with them. If you decide to do the noble and them, I'd recommend doing it all in the one night.
yes, maybe what we could do is we hit the smuggler's base and capture Miss Fall when Ox goes to the arena to
That's
blow
fair.
off
If
steam.
you
Yeah,
figure
that's
out
a
when
good
Ox
idea.
isn't there, then yes, by all means.
That's a good idea.
And then hopefully by the time Ox returns, we'll already have wrapped up the base and we'll be able to deal with him separately. And then we can go hit the noble, hopefully get information
I will
to
note,
blackmail him from Miss Fall.
if you hit Miss Falls Basin at first, the noble will almost certainly have all the town guards on alert by that point.
True.
Depending on the
Yeah.
order you do things, other things might be slightly more difficult.
I mean,
So it really
like
depends
that.
what you prefer and what your preferences are. But anyway,
Taking
going
Ox
to-
off the board. Actually, not
it's going
Ox.
to be a hell of a day,
feel like-
anyways.
I believe
Yeah,
I've
I
given you
feel
all the
like
information
our-
I can, so I will leave the planning to all of you. But I shall take my leave. If you do not
Any
mind.
I like
form of-
planning around Ox. That seems like a great idea.
Yeah, our,
Is there any
our-
kind of masquerade going on? We could probably use poisons if we need to. It'd be good.
Fair. We could. Probably.
Yeah, at this
I
point,
think
you see,
our
he's going
best
to
course
take a
of
step
action
back,
would
give
be-
give a bit of a bow to you, because he sees you're just all planning. At which point, you're going to watch his purple smoke rise around him, and he vanishes.
No?
He's a vampire.
I think the best course of action would be first step potion shop.
Mhm.
Maybe have some of us hit the potion shop and some of us be in the underground ring, sonically connected. And we just take note of when and where Ox shows up.
Oh yeah, R, you got a preference to where you want to fight?
Where I want to fight?
Yeah, they're planning how they're going to raid everywhere.
which-
R got preference.
Which group would you be in, where and when?
The
Because
main
if we're
one.
gonna have, we're gonna have some of us. So the ones hitting the potion shop, while the
So no, you don't have to do the potion shop on the same day as all the other stuff, because the potion shop is not associated. That's an extra.
Yeah, just do that.
It's
separate.
more if you're
Yeah.
doing
Then
like,
we have.
if you're doing where Ox
The
is
reason-
separately
the reason I
from
want to
the smugglers, and then also separate from the noble, they're all somewhat connected. If one hears about the other getting attacked, then there'll be a reaction to the other ones.
so
AKA,
what's
if
getting
something
raided?
happens to Ox, Mistfall will flee. If something happens to the noble, then the smugglers that will be prepared, so know something's happening.
So we gotta hit him at the same time.
I mean, if you want to split your forces between a noble's house and the smuggler's main
I think-
base, then
You
sure.
don't even have to
I think
take.
the best-
We
the
don't
best
even
bet
have
would
to
be
go to the
taking Miss
noble.
Fallout.
You don't have
Yeah,
to.
the
No.
best bet would be taking Miss Fallout, getting the information that she has on the
Maybe
noble.
give it to Lady Everburn. It's fine.
Yeah, actually, I think that's.
If
yeah,
you
I
don't
think
mind the
that
fact
is-
they have clearly apparently people captive and whatnot, then yes.
That is true. They do have people captive. We
Fuck.
don't even know who the slaves are for them. I mean, we can still break in. I mean, we'll have to deal with town guards and just don't kill them.
Right,
Just knock them unconscious. But
I will have to cut the session short because I feel like I am
Oh,
definitely going to fall asleep.
No.
That's fine, my
Now?
friend.
darn
I've been-
Con Harbor.
I've had like 2 energy drinks in the past hour.
boy's
trying to
dying.
force myself to stay awake.
Oh shit!
Ah, maybe we should have
Bye.
just let Arcanus sleep and started the session later.
Maybe you should have.
Darn.
maybe.
I mean,
That's
I
whatever.
don't
have woken up.
Listen, I don't work tomorrow, so
I mean, plus I think you and Demon are both off until Wednesday, so we've got extra days. to
I'm
try
off
and
Yeah.
until Tuesday.
final
so
session.
I'm off till Wednesday.
we
Yeah.
can squeeze it in tomorrow.
So we've got Monday, Tuesday to try and sort a day out.
Have a good night,
So Arcanus just
everybody.
has to
Alright,
get proper
peace out.
sleep.
You
then.
have a good one, Arcanus.
Bye,
Fall
Arcanus.
asleep.
Well, you've got somewhat of a plan then.
Right,
And then,
now-
yeah, you're on the cusp of reaching Con Harbor.
Mhm.
So there's that. But yeah, I
So
think
close, but yet so far. It
that's-
happens. Though.
That's the animal
True.
handling for
Very
the day.
true.
A little short session, a bit. It's like just a planning session, and we thought today was the day we were going to finally get to Con Harbor, and sit through that tunnel on the road there.
Oh, we do other side of Gaia now. no. Liam is going to gym.
I mean, if you
Yeah,
don't
that's
mind
true.
Arcanus not being there,
I mean, it's just right.
and you want to sub Demon in for that last stretch, I mean, you can.
Yeah, he's unconscious. He stays unconscious.
Nah. You guys have fun. I'm gonna
Aw.
actually go.
Alright, well,
Alright,
we're
peace
ending
out.
our
Well,
handle
that's
there.
it then.
Thank you all for
I
watching
guess
that,
we're
but
done.
that is all
Hey,
today.
just
We'll
make
get
sure you
some
plan
more
a time for tomorrow,
tomorrow.
just so I know, so I don't.
Yeah, I
Do
mean,
that.
I'm free tomorrow, so I
Set to leave some
good for tomorrow.
messages.
What
Anyway,
time
I'm
will
a
we
handling
tomorrow?
done. What I do?
Let's just do